back again. I'm just clearing out the gold, getting as many picks as I can here. I've been thinking about just stopping with the commentary because it takes the longest for me to sit here and talk about what you're seeing. Leaving Riften, going to Windhelm, to the stables anyway. I don't go all the way to the city proper. And this is like a trek through the wilderness that I decided to take because I'm going to a certain place. I could have approached it from the Riften side, but it's a lot more dangerous, so I decided to take it from this side. And we'll see how it goes. So this is... I'm here again. I don't want to necessarily give away what I'm doing until the final moments. It's all about the journey. Alright, so this is what I was talking about in the earlier episode. I remembered doing this, but it was later on than I remembered it. So there's the abandoned shack out here with the saber-tooth or the tusk cat or whatever the hell. Alright, so I decide I'm going to try to use this red dot to my advantage and maybe up my alteration here by casting oak flesh. But I quickly... It's not quickly enough for this not to drag on and be kind of a pain. So I'm okay, trying to wait. You can't, do the whole waiting thing with the enemy there, so it's legit trying to wait for my magic to restore. And then I decided to put on some mage robes to maybe speed that process up a little bit. But it ain't much. So I get tired of trying to do the alteration here. And decide to continue on. But this gives you some idea maybe of what my idea is. And here I believe what's going on. I should do this. Yeah, much better. I was trying to sit in a tiny little window. Alright, so on the way to our secret location, we're going to stop and unlock some areas for later on. The mixed water mill, not a huge thing, but it was there, so I unlocked it. Yeah. This was this is why I kept this in. We have multiple wolves on attack here. And then I decide to lure them to where the giants are and We see a little bit of the giants taking care of our wolf problems. Nice. Dealt with. And then, in order to thank the giants for their largeness and their magnanimousness, I decide to rob them here. Like a thieving Argonian, don't you know? They spot me, but they're too slow to do anything about it. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright. Thanks, guys. Alright, and now we're off to the next one. Now, some people might be thinking that I'm going to the Atronach Stone. That is not where I'm going. Although it is close by here, as you can see. And that may be a destination later on, once we get that alteration cooking the way we want it to be cooking. Yes, sirree, Bob. We're just running across the... Now, this is an interesting place. Not really for gameplay purposes, but if you remember, when you wake up in the carriage and all of that, Rayloff tells you about Darkwater Crossing, which, as you can see, this is like is nowhere near the border of Skyrim and the Empire. So, what in the world are they even talking about? All right. This is a nice little sign. I thought I would take that. It's like a photograph. I'm really enjoying the edition here. The extended extreme anniversary. So we took down the skeever. No big whoop. No big whoop. And across the bridge, I'm getting close. I'm feeling close to my destination. I know it is there's a rabbit. There's some goats. I must be on the right track. Another rabbit. Yes. Nature supports me. Alright, so I tried to do some jumping and it looked pretty bad, so I just decided to go up that path that I eventually, like, I saw it in the distance there. I tried to jump around and get to it. Like, this I did because I heard wolves up ahead. Yeah, you see the wolves there. They just tore that little bunny rabbit apart. So I'm up here kind of like halfway floating. I think the mesh here is rather weak, and I'm kind of stuck in this rock, it feels like, at this point, and I finally find my way down. But yeah, this is I'm still playing this like it's a permadeath, but obviously, if anything were to happen here, I would not restart, but I'm still trying to pretend like if I die, it's a bad thing. Alright. So how are they getting me here is like, wow. Yeah, so he's in the crevice with me. Oh, yeah. I almost screwed up there. But I take a little health here just to give me some buffer. And then I also take the light armor here to give me a little bit of more buffer. So I'm still getting pwned by these guys. Oh. Wolves. I think I eat a bunch of food here. Yeah, some high quality protein. All right, got him. There's still one more left, and this guy I lure to this other spot. And this is like 90% of my of my early survival tactics is using the terrain, I think, to my advantage, but it turns out like it ain't that good because they just run up there anyway. I'm like, oh dear. I'm doing all this jumping and evasive action, and they just like, okay, I'll crawl in the crevice with you. Alright, now this is some immortal technique here. So I am climbing up. Well, I don't know if if this is a place where you're like supposed to do this. I don't think you're ever supposed to do this, but I have this mantra that I chant whenever I'm jumping around in like a mountainous area where like I probably shouldn't be, and I shouldn't be trying to climb here, but like the mantra is, if there's a tree there, I can be there. So, and what that means is, if they got mesh to put a tree, then you can stand on it. So if there's a tree there, I can be there. And that's the mantra. And I jump and I run and I just do everything that I can to keep this forward momentum going, chanting my mantra, looking at the trees, and yeah, I get over the hump. And here we go. And now I think I hear some baddies, and I run away. Making my way down the mountain that I just jumped up the backside of. And now we are coming to... Why am I... Oh, I think I might have heard something. Yeah, I heard howling. But it was only the wind. Alright. Now I'm running just in case it wasn't the wind and there really is something after me. And we're making our way to our secret destination, the one that I have been trying so hard not to explicate while this whole thing's been going on. We are going to get drunk down here at the Redwater Den. Oh yeah, baby, this is where I've been ever since I got out. Ever since I got out of jail, this is where I've been wanting to come. So now you're going to. I don't know if anybody's done this, put it together, but yeah. So we're going into the Skooma Den. We are going to talk to the lady and get a free sample of this fine Redwater skooma that they be making down here. It's stronger than the other stuff. This is like the Walter White Heisenberg stuff here. And you'll see why in a minute. If you ain't never done this, congratulations. Woo! We getting on the syrup. Get my lean on. Alright, here we go. And then the screen goes black for an extremely long time. You are not in fact dead though. But you are locked up in some kind of prison. There's a book of telekinesis and a dead wizard beside you. So we get the telekinesis, and now, and this is more comedy of errors here. Now, one drawback is that since we don't have illusion magic, we don't have the ability to cast spells like quietly. So that turns out to be a problem here because they immediately know that we're up to something. Here, I believe that I can get the key just off the ground here, but it is not accessible. Can't click it for some reason. So then I try to grab it, and I end up flinging it into the tall grass. And I hope here that I can find it again and draw it back towards me, but it turns out that wherever I flung it, it is not visible anymore. And I try to just throw my telekinesis out there and hoping, but there's nothing. So then I think to myself, well, now what? Oh, yeah, I have like 70 something lockpicks, and I'm actually not that bad at it. So I guess we're just lockpicking this. As, as you do. Wow. I think I get it this time, though. Oh, yeah. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh, and that should have been a dash, but, yeah, I almost die here, because of that. That should have been, like, I'm playing on a controller, like, which is the first time that I really ever played on a controller, like, and not with mouse and keyboard, but because of carpal tunnel and stuff, I should probably not play it on mouse and keyboard anymore. So I'm trying to use a controller now. And I hit the attack button when I wanted to unstealth and run, and like, I don't know, I got scared. But we took our potion, we took our licks, we ran out there, But the important thing is, like, now we got telekinesis. Telekinesis. All right. And, excuse me. We're going to heal up a little bit, and then I think this is where I call it for the episode. Not too far after this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, just level up my restoration there. And then, I believe that is all, and we'll see you in the next one.